Knight wings. But I don't know, does Meta Knight have a family, or is he have some rich parent?
Does Kirby have a family?
Huh?
Does Kirby have a family?
I would assume he does.
I would assume Meta Knight does, right? Like, he didn't just pop into midair,
Maybe
but Bayonetta definitely did. Gonna be going into Pikachu. DSS, I'm actually not familiar with watching his Bayonetta myself. I think I have seen on results posts him using it. Never had the pleasure myself of having seen it, but it's looking pretty good. Getting 82% out of the gate, definitely nothing to sneeze at.
I know he's been working on a Bayonetta for a while. He does pull it out on occasion, though I can say I was able to beat his Bayo with Dark Pit. That was 5 months ago, so let's see how far it's come since then.
5 months is a long time to grow, and man, you need to grow a lot if you're going to go from losing to your Dark Pit to winning a game in top 32.
I think that's good criteria for how good your Bayo is.
But NitN's finding himself some things to say, right? He lands that up smash. We see a couple cheeky witch times from DSS immediately. NitN doesn't fall for that intimidation. Actually, landing just outside that forward smash range. Not going to be able to get anything more off of that Skull Bash punish.
Yeah, that small frame really helping NitN out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's gotten witch timed a few times, but because of that, he slips out early.
Yeah, but the forward throw not going to do it. The next one probably will, though. NitN, though, cheats his way back onto that stage.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how this matchup is expected to go. Like, Pikachu obviously thrives on neutral, but this is Bayo, and I'm not sure how well NitN has his Thunder confirms off up throw.
Those confirms take a long time to nail down perfectly. It takes a lot of time in the lab in order to make sure that they're airtight and can follow any DI, and that. Oh my gosh, DSS. I mean, we always see him taunt with everybody, so it's not even the sassiness that normally comes with the Bayo taunt, I feel, is not even there. It's just, it's traditional. So.
It takes a lot of nerve to taunt when the only reason you didn't get hit was because of bats with it.
It doesn't take that much nerve to taunt as Bayonetta, though, because that's her idle animation.
So I can already think of the biggest nerf for the next game. Taunt is not cancelable.
Oh, man. Absolutely devastating. And NitN right now trying to make the comeback, but he's not going to be able to find any of these Thunders, and he's waiting for the air dodge too, but it takes a lot of clean spacing to make sure that the air dodge also kills, because if you only hit with Yellow Thunder, you're just setting them some distance sideways. You're not killing them.
Oh, and the back air is going to take it.
Yeah. Looks like DSS is ready to go. So what I have a feeling happened is they probably opened this with a double blind pick, and I think DSS is like, okay, so he's going to counter-pick my Meta Knight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not going to pick Meta Knight.
Well, when you're in the situation where someone has to counter-pick you, you know what they're looking for.
Yeah.
So if you have an idea what their counter-pick character is, which at this point most people know which pockets are being practiced, kind of intercept with your own.
That's why you gotta keep it quiet. You don't practice these guys at locals or anything.
Gotta wait.
That way, when you pull it out, they're like, "You have one of these?" And then they quickly realize, "Oh my God, he does!" And they start panicking.
But also, if you don't practice it at locals, it might be, "Oh my God, he doesn't."
Well, you practice it at fest with friends. You know, you get it up to speed, but you don't take it to like the big gatherings.
But when push comes to shove, a local is where a character is really tested.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, Luma's desynced. I was wondering why I was staying on the platform right there. And a big reversal already from NitN.
He's already looking pretty fish. I mean, he's using a character with a lot more of a... Oh, Show's dead.
That's the Bayo special.
I mean, DSS SDs with a character with 5 jumps from SDing as Bayonetta isn't completely out of character.
Even the
Selmo shooting me the nastiest look for that.
I feel like Bayonetta SDing is a feature. We see so many top Bayos do it all the time.
That's also true.
Top Bayo.
So, I mean, here, Telmo, I'm just going to be honest with you. Both your top players, I love them, right? They do have a habit of SDing. Okay, I just want to make sure we're clear on this. No, it's so painful. It's so painful.
That's one of the things you can practice in like the basic training mode too.
Yeah.
Can I recover? But DSS not looking too unfazed here. Like, yeah, he's at 110, but
he's actually playing the neutral really well.
Yeah.
Like he's doing a really solid job. The one thing that NitN has that's helping him like together now more is his neutral punishes are way better, and specifically the fact that he now has like assured ways of killing people. Like he knows I can kill off this if he messes up this way. You know, it's hard to have that same confidence with your secondary right there, waiting for that air dodge, gonna be able to get that up air right afterwards. And that was just a nasty situation.
Oh yeah,
and something that Rose is so good at.
Yeah, and Bayo does have bat within, but as a result, her standard air dodge is pretty predictable, especially where it's a 50-50. Are you gonna dodge or not?
Not only that, but her air dodge is actually pretty balanced if you take into account how good bat within is. Because like most characters, their first action frame on their air dodge is like frame like 27 or something, 29 or so. For Bayonetta, it's like 35. Like her air dodge actually, the ending frames are way longer than everybody else. So like you can get a really meaty punish on her on reaction afterwards. You just have to set it up.
Oh yeah, and Rosa does a great job of doing that too. Well, as expected, Sho pulling out the tried and true Meta Knight. And we're in that awkward situation where this is 3 out of 5. As we go into the third game, we've had different characters every single set.
Yep. And we might see the Pikachu come out from NitN in a response to this if he doesn't take out DSS's Meta Knight this time. And right now, DSS is looking so practiced at the Rosa matchup, as he should be, being a good friend of Fallen, who himself probably the authority on Meta Knight Rosalina.
And really, Luma bailed NitN out of that death string at the beginning.
Oh my god, yeah.
And as a result, NitN's really got the momentum right now.
But it's hard to keep momentum when your Luma's dead against Meta Knight. That's where everything's going to be on the line. DSS taking some time to observe how NitN behaves, finds the roll and grab, gets himself a nice string, not going to be able to carry it onward, doesn't get the turnaround grab, unfortunately, but he waits, right? He just waits to see how NitN responds under pressure, finds the dash attack, and keeps things coming along.
I mean, obviously, NitN wants Luma at his side, but there are those weird instances where as Meta Knight does the latter and Luma responds, is actually in the perfect situation to punish with an up air.
Oh, he's going to find himself, that Luma death right after that back air. Going to make sure to dispose of that as soon as possible.
Sho does such a great job of covering the lead, and the fear forces NitN to recover high, and he dies for it.
Yeah, Sho just immediately punishes what he just forced out. That's how you know you're dealing with a very strong player. Is they're able to convince you this is the only way to live, and then they kill you for it anyway. You know.
Well, when you're playing to live rather than playing to win, fear is much more.
Dude, sometimes living is where you start. Okay.
There was no Luma to bail him out that time.
Yeah. DSS gonna find that clean ladder off the top.
Yeah, and Nick looks a little shaken there. NitN looks a little shaken. So. But we already saw it. He can't really beat the Bayo. He could get a clean counter pick on Meta Knight right here, but Sho might just switch depending on the stage.
Yeah, it all depends on the stage. And right now going Sheik?
No. Not Net.
Cloud,
he went
okay.
Ness.
He's going to be going, so it's going to be Battlefield, I assume the counter pick was. Or Triplats in some form.
Yeah.
Triplats or Lylat, one of those two. Oh, could it be Town and City, actually? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, having a pocket cloud and getting Battlefield is always a huge boon, but I guess he feels more confident on this stage?
In terms of NitN feels more confident?
Oh yeah, sorry, NitN does.
Yeah, this is now NitN's counter pick, so I mean, definitely not bad to go into Cloud if you have no idea what your opponent's bringing out, because Cloud also can be an annoyance for Pikachu's. Like, Pika needs to have like the edge guard down to a science, or it's a deal with Cloud effectively. And if you're not quite at that level, then Cloud becomes quite the nuisance.
And even though DSS does play Cloud, Cloud's a very common character. We're familiar with how Cloud plays, how to punish Cloud, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't matter, but he does survive that cross slash.
Doesn't survive the back air right afterwards, though, and just like that, DSS picks up that first stock in less than 45 seconds. He's got, still some gas left in this, not focus tank, limit tank. There we go. Yeah, getting topped off.
And when there's so many characters that could be chosen for play, that really kind of undermines your ability to counterpick them too. Where you're worried about getting counterpicked yourself in between games, and it's a good lift off the jab up air.
And just like that, killing Luma. Luma already screamed, Sho. You didn't have to keep doing that.
Maybe he's listening to his own music.
He is, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and just barely survives. He's going to go for a second one, too.
Just like that, immediately getting that 1-4 tilt he can, forcing NitN off stage once again. And just like that, I like that he just falls in there and immediately throws off his shields because he expects NitN to jump up and try to punish it.
All right, so NitN should be able to cover this recovery, but
he did.
DSS
Very good job.
DSS like, you know what? I'm gonna get this meter instead.
Well, the meter doesn't carry over. I think he was just trying to get limit climb hazard because he didn't have his double jump.
Yeah. There was no way he was gonna get back. And the down smash is gonna take it.
Yeah, DSS taking that set 3-1 over NitN. NitN's Rosalina able to do the job against DSS's Bayo, but when he brings out the more familiar characters, two of which have